Season 2 of Ion Sports is here, and we're kicking things off with a special Media Day series. Get an inside look at every local high school football team, straight from the players and coaches who live for Friday nights. Each mini-episode features exclusive interviews, fresh energy, and a preview of what's ahead this season under the lights. And if you're looking for even more, our football tab is here. Don't miss the team preview and feature stories, where we dive deeper into each team's roster, storylines, and season outlook. Ion Sports, your home for hometown teams, big plays, and community pride.
Butler Eagle's Ion Sports is back for Season 2 here. We're doing some different stuff, having the teams in on Football Media Day for a couple minutes episodes here throughout the preseason. We got Butler Golden Tornadoes. 4-6 last season. You're independent once again. You have to replace a quarterback in Alec Teff, who's been there for a while. Leland Anderson, also a big talent. But you got some guys coming back that I'm sure we're going to talk about here today. Beau Burchett, we've got over here number 52, Tyson Pino number 9, and Stone Spack number 54. We got some big guys here today, and then Tyson's just kind of sitting here in the middle. So guys, thank you for joining the show. Well, glad to have you. I hope you guys have had a good summer and are ready for the football season.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about Butler this season. Who's some of the key pieces coming back maybe? What are your expectations? Maybe what's the identity going to be this year? What should we know about the Butler Tornado?
Well, we have a lot of returning starters. A lot of them were juniors last year, and a lot of them are returning for seniors. So those will be a lot of our starters this year.
We have some good talent. Nico Baguetta, too. He's going to be our QB1 this year.
Yep.
That is the most ripped quarterback I have ever seen in a high school uniform.
Probably right.
He definitely works out a lot.
He's probably the most ripped kid I know, actually.
Yeah,
in general.
100%.
I remember covering a game last year, and I was like, all right, yeah, football player looks, pretty ripped. But then I saw him during track season after, one of his javelin throws, and I was like, all right, I feel ashamed.
That kid lives, eats, and breathes the weight room.
Really?
That's all he
Yes.
does.
Really?
Yes.
All right, so what's a good Nico story that you guys can give him? We're going to go off script here. What's something funny about him we need to know?
When you call him a caveman, we like to call him caveman. He doesn't like that. He gets very angry when you call him caveman.
Yeah, he acts like a caveman when he gets
Really?
angry.
Really?
Yeah. We always just mess with him because he's, he gets angry at us a lot. So we just like to mess with him.
The 2 times I've talked to him, he's well spoken. He's a good kid.
100%.
He definitely
He's
doesn't he's not brutish and doesn't say anything. So that's it. Okay, gotcha.
That's what aggravates him.
Yeah, I got one more. So we were at the States for track, right? And everyone was competing the next day. Everyone was up and awake, except for Nico. He was asleep at 8 o'clock.
It starts at what, 9? You got to be there at like 8:30 to get.
Well, this is the day after. Like, we competed
Okay.
the next day, and then the next day was finals.
Okay.
And he was asleep at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So
Everyone else is trying to screw around, have some fun, crack jokes, and
he was out.
Sounds like Nico.
What has you guys most excited about this season?
A run game.
Yeah.
We have some great running backs coming in. Mark Clems.
Yeah, he was good last year.
Jake Collinger. Nico can run the ball really well.
Yeah.
So I have a big hope for our run game this year.
Nico could also throw well too. I mean, I've been working with him all off season, throwing with him and catching and stuff. So I think he looks good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I would definitely say everybody's growth. It's very visible from our guys that have started, because we had a ton of starting juniors last year, and we had sophomores too, and extremely talented sophomores, and they've grown amazingly throughout all of summer, all of the offseason, starting from February on.
And
So now July.
Jordan
July.
McCary.
Jordan,
Jordan has grown a
Nico,
lot.
Nash.
Yeah,
they're
Nash
all good.
Cuffman, Jordan McCary. They're all just guys that want it, and I feel like that's mainly what our team is, and I feel like we're definitely, since the class of 26 has stepped into the high school, I feel like we all have just created more of an atmosphere of just actually, wanting it. And I feel like beforehand we had, a couple iffy teams, and I feel like right now, we're at the peak of how bad, you have to battle at practice. And obviously, we're teammates, but things will, gets heated at practice, and that's what we like.
Trying to win starting jobs.
Yeah,
trying to win
like.
backup role. It's going to get competitive out there. I get it. And
that's what we work for.
if you guys have competition, it means the roster's got decent size too. You obviously
100%.
want that. So I remember last year in the preseason talking to not necessarily you guys specifically, but just the team in general, that there was some atmosphere. There's a vibe of optimism. We're going to start building things up again. You go 4-6, and we're close to 500 for the first time in a while. So that was good. This year, just the way that you guys are talking right now feels like it's another step up of optimism too.
100%.
Exactly. Yes.
It's like it's all our lives we played Butler football, and the high school, and it's never been a winning team. And
No,
us
never.
being that chance that we can be a winning team, it's just like
I think this team has the best chance.
it's going to be a dogfight all year, and we're going to fight every single game to get those wins.
But the most important part is we continue to hold the standard though throughout all of that.
Mhm.
You know, if we lose, there's still the standard that we will win again, and I feel like that's what we've been building. And I feel like it's finally going to be built. Like this year will be the year that it's finally shown off.
Which, if you guys are jumping back into the Whipple year the next year and in 3 years, it's just those continuing stepping stones. So that's good. Who's a player, whether it's one of you guys here or someone else on the roster that you think is going to have a breakout season? Tyson, I'll start with you. Who do you think is going to be the breakout candidate?
Breakout candidate. I would like to say me.
All right, then say you.
But no,
There's your answer.
I'm a team player though.
All right.
So like, I would have to say Nico. Nico
sure.
Baguetto.
Gotcha. All right, Stone, how about you?
I have he's going to be a junior this year, Kevin Stryver.
Stryver.
Oh, I forgot about Stryver.
Stryver,
No,
with his speed coming off the edge,
He's a beast in track, man.
Track
Yeah,
star, yeah.
track
No,
star.
I forgot about Stryver.
We have a lot of hopes for him off the edge, being able to run down anybody.
Bo, who's your nominee?
You know, I already had a guy in my head when you asked it. You know, there's a guy I've been working with since February. You know, he's on my TBM team, and it's Jordan McCary. He's been working out. You know, he's made a transformation in the gym. You know, it's just it's incredible what he's done. He's gonna be starting at middle linebacker this year. I really believe in him.
You mentioned TBM, Team Before Me. You guys are all part of that group too. So anything you want to say about what that group is?
It's a good way to for younger players to get used to the older players and meet more people. So when you draft a freshman, it's our job to go introduce them and them not to be afraid of everybody else. So we can get straight into, not introductions, but like we're a family here.
Yeah, make them feel comfortable.
And, get ready. Practice is coming up. And, they need guidance. They can call us, text us, It's a good way to have a set of people to look up to for the underclassmen.
You say draft, and right now I'm kind of getting into fantasy football mode here. So, like, are you, like, grabbing pizzas and you're going into a draft room here and all of you guys are up there and, like, on the whiteboard, here's all the available
Kinda.
candidates?
Yeah, it was kind of, yes.
We went to the Monroe and
We were
had
at the
food.
Monroe, yeah.
All right, who is pick number one? I won't go down the whole list.
So I picked number one, and I chose who I just talked about, Jordan McCary. That was my choice.
Gotcha. Nice. I like that. Supporting the young kid.
100%.
All right. I want to keep this a little bit PG because I know what can go on in a football locker room with the playlist here. But what is going to be the team's theme song this year? What's going to be the song on repeat all the time going into
on
games?
repeat.
On repeat.
Okay.
We have one particular song that's on repeat. Coach Smith, our defense coordinator, he loves to play "God Will Strike You Down" by Johnny Cash, and
Cut You Down.
Cut you down.
Yeah.
My bad.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah,
Jeez.
we will listen to it for the entire practice.
Last
Last
season,
year
it's
played
It's insane.
for a week
2.5
straight.
hour practice
For a
on
week
repeat
straight. Did not
on
stop.
our big speaker on repeat.
Just that one song, nothing else from
Yes,
Johnny Cash.
that one
just
song,
literally
yes.
Literally
It
one
was-
song.
It's buried in your head. You can't get rid of it.
So this is a safe space. No one's listening. How badly did you guys want to just like dunk him in Gatorade or something
I
like
was
that?
so
afterward?
bad. I was singing in my
very,
sleep.
very bad. Yeah.
I was
Almost
like,
kicked the
I was
speaker.
trying to go to bed, and it was just in my head. I couldn't escape it.
I think I woke
It
up.
took me till February to get it out.
Johnny Cash was standing at the end of my
It's coming
bed.
right back.
It's so bad.
All right, we need to build a Marvel cast of Avengers here of your teammates. So I'm going to go Avenger by Avenger here, and I've gone a little off script and a little bit based on the movies. Who on your team is your team Spider-Man? Instincts, super athletic, super agile. Who's Spider-Man on this Avengers team?
Hear me out though.
right.
Spider-Man. What about Nash Kaufman? Similar personality.
Yeah,
traits. They're
honestly.
they're very alike. They're very alike in
I think,
personality.
yeah.
I
I
give
think
Nash.
he's right.
Yeah.
He makes a good point.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like personality-wise, they are the exact same. They're one of one. Like it's,
Well, Spider-Man's smart. He's really smart.
Spider-Man is smart.
What are you
yes.
trying to say about Nash?
Oh, so you got to meet him.
He's
I
a
just gotta
bulb.
say that.
He might not be the brightest one, but he's bulb.
he's figuring things out still. That's what I like to say.
Who is the Hulk? I don't think I need to say more. Who do you just tell smash?
I feel like we were talking about someone earlier today that had 2% body fat. I think that would be the Hulk.
Well, I have him. I have him as Thor. I have Nico as Thor. I mean,
That's an interesting pick.
Yeah, but Hulk's also real fast too. So
yeah.
No, I feel like Nico Baguetta is the best.
What about Tyler at Hulk?
Tyler at Hulk. Tyler
T-Bone.
Miller. He's a
T-Bone.
junior. This will be his first year playing. He showed up to every workout, every summer practice.
Traps like mountains for some reason.
He'll be a guy for sure. That'll be the Hulk. We'll put Tyler Miller at the Hulk.
Tyler Miller at Hulk.
All right, who is the pure-hearted, gold-hearted leader of the team, Captain America?
I hate
I
to
got
say
Beau.
Beau?
I got Beau.
If that's what they're saying. If that's what they're saying,
I got Beau.
I can argue with them, you know.
Even though how much he loses his mind on the field, he actually
I'll say, hey,
he's a
that's
good
what-
leader.
if that's what they're saying.
Hey, I mean, Captain America is the one who's got to keep his cool under pressure. He's the one who leads everyone. He's
Not
got to
Beau.
make the sacrifice play.
I'll go Iron Man. Then. If I ain't Captain America, I'll take Iron Man.
Iron Man has money.
Oh, so okay, you're spoiling the game here a little bit. Who is Iron Man? Who's your tech genius? The little bit brash one. The opposite of Captain America, but is still gonna make the play for the team that needs to be made, even if he's gonna be a little bit annoying on the way.
Who's smart?
How are we feeling? How are we feeling? So you're saying, Iron Man would be a little bit brash, but will do it.
Yeah.
Little cocky.
Yeah, Iron Man's very cocky.
Man,
He's very arrogant.
sounds like
Whereas
Mason.
Captain America's more
Gets it.
humble.
Honestly, I think the entire cornerback room is a valid
Oh, yeah.
opportunity. I think
Honestly,
the
yes.
entire,
Ankle biting demons we have in that room.
the entire cornerback room is probably the right answer there. I'd say.
You should see the clip of
Beef's the same way.
Yeah, it goes from. Yeah, I think the entire cornerback room. You could name any of them.
Your fifth and final member here. Who is Hawkeye, the sniper guy, but also the guy that's like very much the average Joe? Like, how the heck did he get on this team? But he gets the job done.
I don't even know who Hawkeye is. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's
Hawkeye.
got the
He's the
bow
dude with the
and
bow.
arrow.
He's the dude with the bow.
I'll sit this one out. I don't even know.
You were helpful on the others. I'll give you a
I'll take it.
pass.
All right. Appreciate it.
That's a hard one.
Just your average Joe.
Your average
Martin.
Joe.
Has no discernible superpowers like the rest of the team, but he's still like a super valuable member. He's gonna contribute.
Lucas Martin.
Yeah.
He's not really that fast. He's pretty strong, but he's not overly strong. But he's going to be our left tackle this year, and
Yes.
then it's
And he gets it done.
Yeah.
That's one guy you can always count for.
Always
He'll get
rely
it
on.
done.
when it comes down.
He knows
If
what he's doing, and he's confident, and
he'll have your back. That's kind of guy Lucas Martin is. He's a stand-up guy.
Sounds like a pretty good Hawkeye to me. So
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
Awesome.
All right. I'm gonna ask this of the group here, but one of you give me an answer. We name you commissioner of PIAA football for one day. What is a football rule change that you want to bring? It could be something serious, or it could be something like, I want trampolines on the field. Go ahead, Stone.
I think it's a little stupid with the dark visors. You can have a dark visor.
I knew you were going
I
to say
think that's
that.
so dumb.
So you want it all clear visors or no visor at all?
I want dark visors.
Oh,
I feel
you want dark? Okay.
I feel like it's stupid. You can't
I
have
have,
it.
a
Gotcha.
good, I have a good one too. I
Yeah.
say the knee pads above
I
the
knew
knees.
you were gonna say that.
Knee
Yes.
pads above the knees. That's all I want.
Those
I
two.
pray for it tonight. That's all I want. Just the knee pads above the knees.
They're the dumbest rules.
It
I
looks
don't.
so much better.
Could somebody explain the role with the dark visors?
I'll
I
risk
don't
the
understand that.
I can't tell you on that one.
We need
I'm
a
sorry.
disinfect.
I think that
You guys broke the rules here. I said one of you. Go ahead.
I think if you get tackled on the ground on your own, you can get back up and run. You're
Pro
not
rules.
down.
Yeah.
Like pro
Yeah.
rules.
I do
Yeah.
agree with that one. That's a
fine.
good one. Pittsburgh teams, Steelers, Pirates, Penguins. You can throw Pitt in there if you want. What's your boldest hot take for this season? I know we're through most of the Pirates season right now, so you can maybe even talk about 2026. But what's your boldest hot take?
Peyton Wilson's going to be
Pirates
one of
suck.
the best.
That's not a bold take.
Peyton Wilson's going to be one of the best defensive players we have all year.
Gotcha.
I'm thinking TJ Watt's going to take this year off because he's got that contract. I think he's going to enjoy his little break.
That is a bold take.
I think he's
All
going to
right.
enjoy his break.
All right. That would be.
That's what they do.
Well, actually, no. Didn't he just sign his contract? I think he just.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got it this.
Oh, so you're saying you're just going to kind of mail it in?
This year he's going to be laid back, calm. He's
All
just
right.
going to take the money.
TJ, I'm sorry if you hear this. This was not coming from me. Please don't go.
I didn't say that
I
either,
think
TJ. I love you.
I think Jalen Warren will start out as like the main guy, but Caleb Johnson will come in.
I do
and
like that
blow
running
it
back
up,
duo.
yeah.
That's going to be a
Wait.
fun one.
Actually, I want to reverse my hot take. I actually believe Zach Frazier is the best center in the league, and he will be a Hall of Famer one year.
I'm an Eagles fan, dude. Watch yourself.
I hate to break it to you, Zach Humphrey, Zach Humphrey. Wow, Zach Frazier is an absolute unit at center.
We'll have to take this outside after the
We
podcast.
will.
What we know you guys are tough, but what's a movie or show or maybe a song that just hits you in the feels every time?
Boys in the Hood when Ricky dies, all right, and Doughboy's like his whole family, his mom's like mad at Doughboy, and I just feel bad for Doughboy because he's never really had a chance. You know what I mean? Like that'll always get me. That'll get me, my whole family. Like, we watch it. Listen, that's the worst scene ever.
I appreciate you volunteering so quickly.
I
Everyone
knew
else
it.
wants to like pause and like, I don't know. I don't
knew
have
it.
emotions.
I knew it.
Interstellar. That is one of the most beautiful movies I've ever watched in my entire life.
Ah, all right. Did not have that one in my bingo card here. I like that one. How about you?
I don't really got one.
You're lying. You're lying, Tyson. You have to have
there's
had a movie.
nothing-
I have to have time to think. I can't think this fast.
You never watched the Titanic? Didn't cry down to the Titanic?
I've never watched it.
Jack, no.
You're the only one.
Yeah.
Nah.
You haven't watched Titanic?
Never once have I
Never,
even
never.
thought about putting it on.
You're kidding me.
What? Okay, we'll skip past this. We'll give him a breather here. Will Levis, you guys know his weird mayo thing. Puts mayo in his coffee.
Yeah.
What is your weirdest food concoction or combination that you like and others find gross?
Going to my job, I put vinegar and oil on my subs.
I like vinegar and oil. Okay, that's not that weird. I like that.
It's not that weird. All right.
No, you're. But I like it. I like that one. What? Any weird ones?
Yeah, I like to eat like when I eat like I buy like chunk cheese and I like to eat it with like salt, like just normal chips. Like
Chips.
So I
and
replaced the
cheese.
cracker.
Okay.
I replaced the cracker with the chip because it's like that salty and savory, and it honestly like y'all. Everybody got to try it.
What kind of cheese are you doing though? I guess that's the key question.
I'm mainly doing like mild cheddar.
Okay.
White cheddar. I'll do like
So nothing too crazy.
Nah, just like normal like chunk cheese that you normally buy. But
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's like my favorite thing to do right now.
People think watermelon and mustard is not good.
You're a watermelon and mustard
Get out
guy?
of here, Tyson. Take that. Vince.
Okay, that's the winner right now. That's the winner. I cannot do that.
Not one of my weird things, but my dad will take chips and get chipped pickles and
Chipped
eat
pickles.
like circle pickles
Yeah.
and get them on a chip and eat it, like just chip on pickle.
Salt with salt.
That sounds good. That
I
sounds
don't
good.
know. I just don't
I
understand
know if I
that.
can do that.
Real quick, what is your secret talent? What is something people don't know about? Secret talent or secret hobby?
Secret hobby?
I'm a pretty good shot.
Pretty good shot.
I do competition shootings, and I'm a pretty good shot.
All right. You guys just had a Butler team that won states this year too.
Yeah.
Were you on that team or did you
No.
do it at home? Okay.
No, I do a long range 22 up to 500 yards, but I'm like at Rammersburg.
Gotcha. What about you guys?
I genuinely can't say I have a talent. Like I don't think I got a secret talent.
Don't have talent. Okay, I guess
I don't know if I
coach
got one.
is gonna have to decide whether or not you're on the team this year.
He just plays football.
I don't know, Coach. What would you say my secret talent
That's
is?
what it is.
Singing?
Singing.
All right.
Sing right now. Bust one out. Come on, Adele.
Come on, Tyson. What is a talent that you have that maybe people don't know about?
Any video games?
I'm pretty good at video games, yeah.
Any in particular?
Specific?
I'm good at Fortnite.
Fortnite. All right, we'll get you out of here with one more question. At the end of the season, who's going to be your team MVP, your offensive player of the year, and your defensive player of the year?
Wow. I got Beau for defense. I got offense. I'm going to have Mark Clems for offense,
Okay.
and I'm going to have Nico all around.
Nico's team MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be playing quarterback and middle linebacker. So
Okay.
It is unreal.
He looks like a middle linebacker more than a quarterback. We got to stop talking about Nico. We're basically all swooning over Nico right now. What about you? Who's MVP and offensive and defensive player of the year? Any differences that you guys have from Stone?
I like Stone's list a whole lot. I think our linebacker core all around will step up on defense. So I think it could actually be any of those guys from outside to middle. So, like from Kevin Shriver to Jake Collinger to Nash Kaufman to Kyle Newton-Boston to Nico and Jordan McCary.
Yeah.
All of those linebackers, I think they're all great football players. So I think it could be up to any of them, but I will try my best to get it back.
Well, guys, anything else that you want to say about the season or yourselves or the team this year?
I'm excited.
Week 1. Just getting ready for week 1. That's about it.
Yep, just week 1. Focus on week 1.
Yep.
Focus on Shayla.
All right, well, Beau, Tyson, Stone, thank you for joining us today. Good luck this season. We're excited to see what Butler can do on the field.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yep.
We encourage you to subscribe to the Butler Eagle YouTube channel and Apple or Spotify podcasts or your favorite podcast platform. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Alter Eagle Podcast and at Butler Eagle News. Goodbye.